What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Welcome to my channel. So I'm sure you guys will be able to relate to the story which I'm going to share with you guys coming from the Reddit. But before that, yes, the season 11 is ending in 4 days, and then the matchmaking is definitely going to be going better slightly because there will be a lot more players starting to play the battleground. And I know a lot of guys right now who have actually stopped playing after getting the rank they were looking for. And I even suggested a couple of guys to stop playing Battleground because the matchmaking is really bad after a lot of guys have stopped playing. Even my friend Risha, she has been getting really bad matches, and I told her that she should just stop playing and wait for 4 days for the season to end and jump back in so she can have a better experience. But anyways, today in this video we're going to talk about this post here. Hold on. Yep, now you guys will be able to see is a lot better. So the story emphasized regarding the battleground rant to celebrate season end, and this is coming from Pesco's. I cannot pronounce the name. Piuso something. Sorry about pronouncing the name wrong, but so I'm going to rant a bit. I have been playing this game since the beginning and have always taken part in PvP activities. I currently have 5,300 residents and decent secondary stats, 5,500 and 6,000. My character doesn't have any major flaws, though it's not perfect. I simply don't have the time to farm 1000 rifts. I can 1000% relate to that and many others, because even if we farm, let's say, 1000 rifts, the chances of us crafting something really good is really slim, so it's a waste of time to craft and farm that much of a wisp and craft that one perfect set item. In my alliance, I'm considered a solid contributor in Rite of Exile and Tower Defense. I constantly earn badges that make sense for my class in most matches. I'm saying all this just to make it clear I know what I'm doing when I play Battleground. So this person doesn't want to receive hate for no reason, and he's been playing for 3 years now, ever since the game launched. So yeah, it makes sense. This season I had less time for PvP and only just got my legend today. Well, congrats to you. Then further he said, playing a few matches here and there, it wasn't enjoyable. I have noticed that unless you play 10-20 matches a day, getting decent results and having fun in Battleground is a struggle. Below that threshold, yes, that is 100% true, and I will get into that later. You simply don't have enough team roles to get good matchup or enough games to feel like you actually accomplished something. 10 matches mean an hour of Battleground, and that's on top of all the daily and weekly tasks you need to do just to stay competitive. 100% true, that is. I did played for 4 5 hours a day when the season 11 started, and honestly that was the time when I was having more fun. But if you would consider to just play 2 3 matches a day, then the chances are you won't be able to see much result in that. That is something what my friend Risha was doing previously, and she was getting nowhere. Then she dedicated her time, a lot of it, focusing on the battleground, and then she reached the Legend League. However, she did said that while focusing on the battleground, she was struggling to keep up with the weekly activities and daily tasks because she also has a lot of other things to do in real life. So yeah, battleground takes a lot of your time, and it is not just one person's story, but it is pretty much the story of everyone out there who is working and doesn't have a lot of time to put in for both battleground and the weekly chores that you have to do. If you play less, you get a few matches that you lose without any real reason, just due to team balance. Then you'll have a few wins the same way, and maybe one random match where you generally have fun, but that's not enough to get solid stat or climb that rank. True, not that ranking is even that important, it's just a few gems. But after stepping away from the constant grind for a while, I realized something. PvP in Diablo Immortal is mostly not fun. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Well, yeah, it is not fun unless we are playing so much and hoping that we will win couple of the matches there. Then further he said, recently when I want some dueling emotions, I find myself going to chess.com and playing a match there instead of Battleground. At least there I know why I lost, and I know that if I'm better, I will win. 100% true. In the end, Battleground is pretty much not about the skills and your resonance and character. It mostly relies on the team matchmaking and class distribution. And yeah, things can go still sideways even if your team is stronger compared to the other. But mostly, the matchmaking sucks in my opinion. Then this person here said, Cryo, brother, it took you 3 years to realize this. He was just, I guess, making a humor comment. Many times when I was struggling, I was like, why I'm doing this to myself? But it struck harder when I stepped away for a while. Then he further replied, I get it, I want to stop playing, but I have so many cosmetics. Almost every single one, I feel it would be tragic to quit the streak. Well, that is true as well. I too have a lot of cosmetic and other stuff, but I wouldn't quit Battleground, but I will definitely slow down, and that is exactly what I actually do. Every time when the new season starts, I jumped in right away, try my best to reach the Legend League as soon as possible, and after that, once I am done with the Battleground, I just slow down and focus on my daily stuff, and this way I'll stay sane and have more fun. I don't see any reason of playing Battleground once we reach the Legend League. There is no point because the Battleground is not about being competitive. It's all about RNG, luck, and the matchmaking and class distribution. So many things that can go wrong. And since the game is pay to win, I mean, Legend League should be just your priority after that. Don't try to chase for better rank. And yeah, we should just call it in my opinion. But do let me know how was your season 11? What rank did you guys reach? And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I guess I did made it into Legend League and I have 56% win rate and sitting in top 10, which is fine. I was not intentionally doing that, but I played as long as I actually enjoyed the battleground, and after that I just stopped. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.